Hi everyone, welcome. So picture this. Picture that you're flying at about 3,000 feet. You have your most precious cargo in the back, your family, when suddenly your propeller that's spinning at about 2,500 RPMs suddenly comes to a screeching halt. Or worse, a bird strikes your propeller and makes it inoperable. Well, you have one option. It's to pray and try to remember all the training you had, but you probably haven't practiced engine out stuff in quite some time. So your best bet is to just try to find a field and hope that you can walk away with just a few bruises. Well, I'm Hayden Pizzolato. I've been flying since the age of 16, and I've accumulated over hundreds of hours. And I love to fly. But with the fun that comes with flying, there are many, many dangers. There are over 500 crashes a year, some due to mechanical issues and some due to pilot error. Well, how do you cover the end of the mechanical issues? Well, here at Cirrus, every plane that we have comes standard with a parachute. This parachute can be deployed at around 135 knots, and it coasts the plane down to the ground safely, and everyone on board survives the crash if you do within the set parameters. There's been over 300 and something deployments of this parachute, and everyone walked away, only a few with even minor injuries. So you could get a Cessna 172, a good plane. However, if the engine stops, it's all on you to land it. It's all on you. However, with the Cirrus, if you don't feel comfortable doing the engine out landing, all you do is peel off the cover, grab the handle, tear it down, and this happens. You safely float down to the ground. The Cirrus has a ton of performance specs too. A Cessna 172 cruises around 124 knots with 12 gallons per hour fuel consumption, where the Cirrus cruises at 185 knots with only 18 gallons per hour fuel consumption. So also, another safety aspect is the built-in oxygen tanks. Any pilot knows that above 12,500 feet you have to use supplemental oxygen, or you could get the bends and die from oxygen deprivation. So the Cirrus has built-in oxygen systems come standard in most of our planes, where you don't have to worry about that and you can enjoy those high winds aloft. So let me tell you all a story. So Mike Graham is a pilot with over 10,000 hours. He's an instructor here in town, and he's actually my instructor. So he was flying one day, and he does all these angel flights. He flies sick kids, whose wish is to go flying. And he always tells them in their Cirrus, if something happens to him, pull this lever and you'll float down. Pull the lever and you'll float down. Well, one day he was flying, and he had to figure out what that lever did. He was up at about 5,000 feet when suddenly the engine stopped. He reached up and he realized that he was going to find out if he would actually float down. He pulled it, landed on the ground safely, survived, and now lives to tell about it. Well, that's a remarkable demonstration of Cirrus and what we stand for, which is safety. Safety is the #1 priority. Safety for our pilots, safety for their family. So right here's a map with all the dealers, the Cirrus dealers, so please check it out. Please contact one of them, set up a test flight, and we can get you in your brand new Cirrus. Because if it all comes down to it, don't you want a parachute rather than your own skills? So contact one of our people, we can get you a test flight, and we can get you in your brand new Cirrus. Thank you.